Yo, what is up and welcome to the channel. This week's video, we are going to be going over my collection, showcasing my binder, some of my favorite cards. Not going to be opening anything this week. Sorry about that. Sorry if you're disappointed. But I thought this would be a fun video, honestly, especially for me. I think, as I start doing this and opening a lot more than I have before, it'd be kind of cool to see where I'm at before I really started making videos. So I think this will be pretty fun for me, hopefully for you guys as well. Hopefully you see some cool cards. Hopefully you don't make fun of my collection. It's a bit small, size doesn't matter. So um it is, yeah, I like it though. I mean, before we dive in, I started collecting again last year. I first started collecting when I was a kid. I think like most people, most adults in the hobby now started collecting when we were kids. For me, that was back in kind of the Diamond and Pearl era. Hence the reason for my love of Dialga. Sadly, don't have any of my childhood cards. Definitely would have been some good ones in there because, yeah, I was collecting, through Diamond and Pearl all the way up, I believe, right before Black and White. I don't think I was collecting during that, so I don't really care much about Gen 5. But Gen 4 is definitely my favorite. But I mean, 1 through 4, love them all. Yeah, don't have any of my cards from when I was a kid. Had my cousin's cards too, and he started collecting like right in the beginning, like what, 99, 2000. So I'm sure there were some good ones in there. Probably terrible condition, but we roll with what we have. So let's see what we have today. Get into it. Let me know down below in the comments, what are some of your favorite cards? What are some of the cards that I have that you might have as well that you love? What are some other cards you think I should pick up maybe or look for? I mean, I have a lot that I want, but unfortunately money is not unlimited. I can just get everything I want. But most of this stuff is decent. More of it is opened than bought singles, but definitely I've got a good amount of singles as well. But let's start with my 2 graded cards. I only have 2. We'll start with this one first. The Charmander art rare from 151 in a CGC 10. Honestly, I love the CGC slabs. They, to me, look so much better than a PSA slab, and especially that pristine 10. So I think if I ever do actually start grading my own cards, I'm going to be going for CGC. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I see myself grading a ton of cards. I mean, some of them maybe just to, preserve. Especially some of the ones like here out front that I like to have out on display, especially this Magikarp here. But, oh man, we're going to knock that over too. Yeah, and I have these lovely homemade card stands, just from Energy Cards, so cheaper alternative. I think they're kind of fun. But then we also have this Leafeon from the Star Universe. Super cool PSA 10. I just love this card. I love Leafeon, so had to pick this one up. Not too pricey, actually. Honestly, for a solid artwork, it's not that bad of a price. I really love this card. But we got those 2 graded cards. Let's get into these ones out in front here. So these are kind of the cards that I have on display outside of my binder. I mean, there's more I would love to have on display. I just don't necessarily have a ton of room to put them everywhere. I'm still trying to figure out, where I'm putting everything and how it looks best. I'm trying to organize it. But so let's start here. And I'm probably not going to set these back on the stand after I go through them, because I want to go through the binder. These are going to be in the way. But first, we got the Hydreigon from Surging Sparks SR. I love this card. I love dark type Pokemon. They're so cool. And this card especially is awesome. Yeah, pulled this actually pretty early into opening Surging Sparks. And surprisingly enough, and we'll get into this later, I'm sad that I've pulled this. And I still haven't pulled the Dialga Reverse Hollow or Hollow from Surging Sparks. Can't manage to find it, which is upsetting, to say the least, because I really want that card. But yeah, we got that. Next one here from Crown Zenith, whatever you want to call it. The gold Origin Form Dialga. I love this card as well. This was not pulled. This was actually from like an online pack site called BoxGG. I don't know. I mean, I've only been on there a couple times. I don't know if you guys see ads for it like I do, but it's kind of a fun site, you know, in the future. I don't know if you guys actually want to see videos on there. Let me know. Maybe I can do some of those. But yeah, got this card from there. I love gold cards in general. I just think they look so pretty. And then obviously favorite Pokemon. Although I will say the Origin form's not my favorite compared to, you know, normal form, I guess. I don't know. I guess this maybe is the normal form, but you know what I mean. Love this card though. Super shiny. Unbelievable artwork. I mean, so pretty. Sorry. Get like a hair around my mouth. Next, we got the Leafeon from Terrestrial Festival. Pulled this one as well. Love Leafeon. Leafeon, Espeon, Umbreon, favorite evolutions. I love the artwork on this. I love the green. Super clean, super pretty. I do love the rainbow borders, you know. They're super nice. And I won't try and take too long on this. I don't want this to be too long of a video. Espeon, got this one when I was actually over in Japan. Picked this up as a single. If you guys saw my other video from when I got back, I kind of showed this one off, but I also love this artwork. I love the purple on it. It's super pretty, super awesome. I love how much cheaper it is too in Japanese. You know, the English ones, that's overpriced. Cool cards, but you know, I just think it's crazy on how expensive some of these have gotten. But let me clear some of these out of the way too. But up next, the card that I like to have on display is the Galarian Moltres. Now this card, I mean, I also picked this one up as a single. This card is beautiful. I love the Japanese version because it's got not the yellow border. I think it looks better with the silver border. I don't know. Like I said, I love dark type Pokemon. The black, it just looks so cool. But also probably my favorite artist, probably a lot of people's favorite artist, Shinji Kanda, makes some unbelievably cool cards. Also, these cards aren't damaged. These pop loaders are just scratched up, and they've seen better days. But lovely. And then probably my favorite card I own, my favorite artwork, the Magikarp. Japanese as well, but I did pull this one. I didn't buy it, and that was awesome from Triple Beat. Got a couple boxes of that a while ago, and yeah, I love this card. Again, Shinji Kanda, but it is just I think it's one of the prettiest cards ever. You got the Gyarados up top. I love the artwork on it with the waterfall, kind of like the rainbow in the back, and then like he just pops on like the dark background. Perfect card. It's a beautiful card. I would love to pull it in English too, but you know, that's basically impossible to do. So, but with those out of the way, if any of those are your guys' favorites, let me know down below. But let's get into the binder. We got a Voltex binder here as I knock down the Charmander. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to showcase this. But so the reason before I was saying with the Dialga that I haven't pulled it from certain Sparks, I'm bummed. I am working on a master set. We're going to get a separate binder once we get more cards for it. This first page is the beginning of that master set. So it's what we have for now. So this is going to be interesting. Are you guys going to be able to see that? No, that cuts off the top. That's unfortunate. Well, you know what? We'll just go through. You'll see the top ones at an angle. But we got, you know, the Dialga EX from that recent tin collection. These were from a collection box that I got from the Pokemon Center a while ago. This is a lovely alt art from Astral Radiance. I absolutely love this card. It's beautiful. The texture is awesome. Then we got some rainbows, Origin Form. Can't even remember what. These are singles. A lot of these are singles that I bought. I haven't really pulled any. Actually, I pulled none of them. But this one right here, one of my favorite cards ever. I love it. I cannot wait to get the silver Dialga. That card is going to probably end up being my favorite card. I think it's so cool. But I love these. We got the ADP tag team card here. Not the like crazy expensive one, but maybe one day we'll open up some Cosmic Eclipse and try and actually pull some of those. You know, I think it might be fun at some point. You know, a lot of the packs that Dialga is in are pretty expensive and old, so don't know if I'll be opening. You know, probably gonna be buying more of the singles, but maybe one day, you know, we do some pulling for it. But then on the bottom, here's some of the especially older ones. Honestly, couldn't tell you what sets they're from. Celebrations, I know that, but is that? Yeah, that's Celebrations. I'm pretty sure, unless I'm really dumb. But you know what? Flame me if you need to. But yeah, so that is the progress on the Dialga Master Set, and let's keep going here. All right, next page. We'll start with this side. So this is probably some of my favorite illustrations in the binder I have on this page. The binder hasn't really been organized. Yeah, figuring out how to color code it. I want to try and figure out what to do. So also let me know what you guys do or how you think. I know a lot of people do it by color. That's kind of what I tried to do. Not for this page, but we got the Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle. I love this trio here. So cute. Sleeping. The Bulbasaur, one of my favorites. It's honestly the only reason I love to open Stellar Crown. Even though I have both, I would love to pull more. I just love them. And then the Charmander promo. It's the only reason, in my opinion, to buy an Obsidian Flames ETB, because I don't necessarily love that set, but love that card. Pikachu, Japanese from 151. Bulbasaur from 151. We have Glaceon, SAR from Terrestrial. That one, Glaceon's, I love the card. Not my favorite of the evolutions though, so we don't really have that one on display. Then we got Articuno from Battle Partners. Beautiful card. I love the artwork. I love legendary Pokemon. Lapras. Love this card as well. Misty's Lapras. I like the kind of toned down vibe of it. It's kind of like darker and I like it. Moving to the bottom here, we have the Arceus promo card. I did not buy the collection box, and honestly the only reason I wanted that collection box was for this card here, but you know what, just bought a single, way cheaper. Slowpoke, the Greninja promo, that one is super sick. Honestly, in my opinion, that one's cooler than the Greninja SIR from Twilight. I think this one would have been way cooler. Then we got the Magneton promo, love that card. Shinji Kanda again. So now into kind of the pages where they're actually themed a little bit. You know, we went for some blue on the top. I really love this Cresselia and this Titan as well. I don't know why, I just love that. Went for some purple here in the middle. I do love this Gengar VMAX. I think it's sick. And on the bottom here, some more random colors. I don't know what my plan was here, but love the Tatsugiri and this Lugia as well. Fun page. On to the next page. We got Pikachus on top. We got the Crown Zenith one, some promo Pikachus, Fat Pikachu. Then we got Joltik illustration rare, which I love. Some Galarian Gallery full arts, Lunatone, Magnezone, Braxian from Silver Tempest. Then we got some more down here. We got the Archaludon illustration rare, Fuecoco art rare, and I don't even remember the middle evolution. Quaxley evolved. Don't even remember his name. But these are all from trying to pull that Magikarp. So we pulled a lot of non-Magikarps as well. Up here, we have kind of the brown page ish. We got the Revavroom, SIR from Obsidian Flames. You know, Sandy Shocks and Blood Moon Ursaluna from Terrestrial. Vampy, I love this card. Super cute. Ogerpon, Paldean Tauros. I mean, I love a lot of these artworks. I just love the full art cards, full artwork cards a lot. I think they tell just kind of a cool story, like especially this one, like Stampeding. I don't know. It's super cool. Got the Tyranitar down there. Love that card. Torkoal. Ming Xiao. Magmortar is maybe my favorite card on this page. I just love that. I want the Electivire one too. I really need to go get it. But yeah, that one's awesome. Moving on to the next 2 pages, and these are pretty much all like kind of like illustration rare-ish type cards that I have. We got double wow, I can't even remember. I'm so bad with middle evolutions. I just couldn't care to know their names. But yep, we got those 2, and then we do have the Meowscarada in English SR that I pulled from a Paldea Evolved booster bundle. For Brava, I love this Applin card. It's so awesome. Just little apples in a tree. It's very, very funny. Some more on the bottom here. I love that Hopswoolu. That one's cute. And then moving on to this last page of kind of that, we got Oricorio. I love the Cynthia's Roserade up here at the top. I'm sorry for the glare. I'm not the best way I could be doing this, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, we got Cynthia's Roserade. I absolutely love that card. Some double Rotoms, some other art rares from Heatwave Arena, and then a Palafin, which I know a lot of people hate because they pull a lot of them, but I've only pulled one. But I also haven't opened up a lot of Paldean Fates, so yeah. All right, moving on from that, leaving a little bit of space. So this is the full arts now. Actual full arts. Oh, smack the camera. We got this page, some Milotic, or Milotic, however you want to say. I love the Cinderace. I love the rainbow borders. Got some cool ones here. It's not really organized that well. I kind of try to do by color, but kind of gave up. And then on here, some more on the top. We got the Zoroark and the Ethan's Ho-Oh at the top there. Super cool cards. I do love the trainers in the background. Yeah, it's a very nice touch. But we got our full arts there. And then on to the trainer page. So I have my full art trainers and my one SIR trainer. The Miriam. It's a cute card. I do love that with the little Pikachu up there. I could probably just take it out of the binder, but I don't want to take too long. But yeah, we got these. I'm not a big trainer fan, but you know, we got them. I'm not, yeah, like I said, not a big trainer fan, so not really interested in collecting those much. But then we got our gold card page. I've not pulled a lot of gold cards. Best one for sure is this Cynthia's Garchomp. I love this card. Again, I love the trainers in the background, and I love the gold energy cards. They're fun. But yeah, this Calyrex card is also cool. I don't even know, would you consider that a gold card? Yeah, Astral Radiance, I'm pretty sure, yeah. That's a cool card. And then going, I believe, through we have a lot of empty space in here. Like I said, it's a small collection. Then we have Pokeballs from Terrestrial Prismatic / Japanese 151. We have 2 Master Balls, Japanese Kadabra and a Duraludon English. Rest are Pokeballs. We do have a Sylveon, Flareon, and Glaceon. I only really keep these in here just because I like the texture pattern on them. Besides that, I'm not the biggest fan of them, but they're cool, you know. Add a little something extra. Then we got our shiny Pokemon page. We only have 4. 2 Radiants, 2 Baby Shinies from Paldean Fates. I love the Snorlax. Super cool card. It's very cute. I like Snorlax. But yeah, that's for the shinies. And then I believe, oh no, one more thing. We got just some normal cards that I like. I like a lot of the Cosmo Hollows cards in this GameStop Hop Snorlax promo. The Slowbro is like one of my favorite. Also a Shinji Kanda card. I love Slowbro as well. But I just love the hollow artwork on this. It's really cool. Then the illustration contest. These ones are cool. The Pikachu is super cute. And then we have a few vintage cards that we've picked up. And here we got the Dark Electrode. I'm pretty sure that is Pikachu. I love that Pikachu artwork. Miltank, Spearow, We got double Slowpokes, and then we do have a hollow Zapdos, which is awesome. A lot of these aren't in the best condition. Do have some. The two Slowpokes are first edition, which is kind of cool to have, but I do love it. Also this artwork especially. I feel like that's just a classic one. It's super funny. He's so dopey, and I love him. And he's a dopey Pokemon. So that is the collection. Like I said, not very big, but you know, I think this will be fun to look back on one day. You know, a year or two from now and see how far, you know, I've come. Probably gonna need more than one binder. But yeah, this was a fun video to make, at least for me. I know I'm gonna be going back and watching this. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did stick around this long, I really appreciate you guys. Please subscribe. I'm gonna be trying to do weekly videos. Gonna be opening stuff next week. Still gonna be doing my shorts every other day is the plan. Those are a little time consuming to film because I gotta find a place to go. But yeah, thank you guys for sticking around. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Please like the video. I appreciate it all. Comment down below some of the favorite cards you saw, or some of your favorite cards in general, or favorite Pokemon. Anything you guys want to see opened, let me know. And once again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.